Queen Elizabeth has allegedly started training Prince George as the future King of Britain. Queen Elizabeth has allegedly started training Prince George to prepare him for his future role as the King of Britain. In its October 11 issue, Woman's Day claimed that Prince George seems very young to be trained for his future role. After all, the Queen trained Prince William when he was already 13 years old. However, a source said that the Queen is already 95 years old. And she doesn't have very long to live. So, it's best for her to train Prince George now while she still can. She's taking a soft approach with him, reading him her old diaries from when she was a princess, showing him films of when she became queen, encouraging him to follow in the footsteps of his father, who will one day be a great king, too, that sort of thing, the source said. Since Prince George is just 8 years old, he allegedly thinks that some of the things that his great-grandmother is sharing with him are boring. However, he pretends to be interested because he was raised to have respect for the elderly. Prince William and Kate Middleton have also started training Prince George for his future role. And the Queen told the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge that if they need help, they can always approach her. It's not hard to see her motivation. She's watched things go horribly wrong with Prince Andrew, Prince Harry, and in many ways, Prince Charles. She's anxious that George has the best possible start in his long journey to the throne. And so far, so good, the source said. However, one should take the tabloid's claims with a grain of salt. After all, the tabloid was unable to provide any concrete proof that the Queen has been training Prince George. It doesn't also make sense for the Queen to still take on this tedious role at the age of 95. Prince George has other much younger mentors like Prince Charles and Prince William. In the past, Prince William and Middleton said that they are trying to shield Prince George from knowing that he would be the future King of Britain. After all, he's still very young to comprehend such things. But when the time comes, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge will do their best to explain everything to Prince George. They are trying to shield Prince George from knowing that he would be the future King of Britain. After all, he's still very young to comprehend such things. But when the time comes, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge will do their best to explain everything to Prince George.